No cash bail. That means they let you out. You don't go to jail. Maybe to be processed, and that's it. You're right back on the street. You're right back on my block, trying every car's door handles in the middle of the night, hoping someone left the door open. And there's a lot of people on my block who are carpenters, and they got their tools in their vans. I want to tell them, you need to bring that stuff in your house because they're getting stolen. It's already started happening. All up and down the avenue, there's a lot of stores, and the shoplifting's out of control, especially during the school year. A lot of children are just stealing. A lot of the teens are just stealing, and there's nothing the stores can do about it. If I don't see them steal, then there's nothing I can do about it. So the kids, they put their jackets on backwards. They have a little pocket they made inside, and they put the stuff inside and they put it in the pocket. You can't see what's going on under the jacket, so you can't do anything. They've started taking pictures and putting them on their storefront of all these little kids laughing as they walk out the store. Obviously, it's not the kids who are the problem. It's the parents. We all know that. They don't want to raise their children. They don't know how to raise their children, so they send their children to schools, and they expect the schools/daycares to teach their children values. Well, that schools don't teach children values. They did. They used to. They used to teach your child to pledge allegiance to the flag. And they used to teach your children Judeo-Christian values. That's what our country was founded on. They don't do that anymore. Now it's a daycare. It's a daycare where there are no moral lessons. As a child nowadays, you go in there, they try to indoctrinate you with leftist ideology, and you try not to get beat up. And that's about it. I see all the time on my way to work, I see kids right out front of the school fighting. Usually female students. Figure that one out. And the cops are all over the place. And yet somehow they never seem to be in the area where the fight's taking place. Even though there's a crowd of kids around and they all have their phones. And we're worried about Syria. We're spending my money, billions of dollars, to bomb some country I don't care about. I don't care about that. I care about America. I care about the suffering and the atrocities that are taking place here. There's an opioid epidemic. Why? Heroin. There's just an unbelievable amount of money being wasted. Sanctuary cities. Well, why don't I start a sanctuary city, right? Where there are no gun laws. Just do whatever you want. How about that? Kind of the way it's supposed to be. Second Amendment. Second Amendment city. A sanctuary from abortion clinics. No abortion clinics. How about that? How about we just throw the rule book right out the window? How about we do that? That's what Democrats are doing. That's what the leftists are doing. And now Trump's obsessed with Syria. Can you please get obsessed with America? That's why I voted for you. At this point, I kind of wish I voted for Cruz, who would have been my first vote. But there were things that you said, Mr. Trump, and I believed you. Well, every president has lied to me since I've begun voting. But I'm optimistic, right? I know things are about to get really bad here in Philadelphia. I don't know how they could get as bad as they're about to get without then sort of inspiring some sort of movement to make things better. And I hope that the same can take place with our country, though I don't really see that path yet. Get out of Syria. Wash your hands of Syria. Let's start building that wall. Let's start addressing the restrictions, the infringements that are currently being put on and have been for a long time on Americans and their Second Amendment right. It is your duty as an American. It is your responsibility, right? The Bill of Rights, it should have been called the Bill of Rights and Responsibilities, because that's what it is. You don't just have a right to carry a gun. You have a responsibility. You're part of the militia. The legal definition, as laid out by George Washington, militia is any American over the age of 18. You need to be well regulated. You need to have plenty of ammo. That's what that means. Our rights shall not be infringed, but they're being infringed. And where is President Trump? Damn, I called him president. Damn. Where is Mr. Trump? He's off policing the world, being the president of the world. Well, I'm going to be optimistic. Let's see how things go.